Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to 8Ball Sports here. And as you can tell by the title, this is a different type of video. It's my first video with Madden 18 on my channel. And this is a speed rebuild challenge, which if you don't know what these are, this is inspired by RBT, another Madden YouTuber. So if you don't know who that is, go check him out. As well as Bingle, I believe he did that. I'm sure other people did it, but those are the two that I found this idea from, and that's why I'm doing this idea. These quick injuries for the Bears. The Bears are the first team I'm doing. I'm going in order of the alphabet for the teams. So next up will be the Bengals, and then I believe the Bills. So on, you'll see the Browns. Teams like that. The Broncos will be in there somewhere, obviously, as well. So these are the injuries, and I know these two are real life. Actually, I think Kevin White's playing, so maybe not. But Darrell Freeman is a pretty big injury. All these injuries are pretty big. I don't know if these are real. If they are, I'm sorry. I did not pay attention that much to them. I don't know about Darrell Freeman. That's the one I don't know. I know Cameron Meredith tore his ACL in preseason, so that injury's fine. But I did use I used active rosters, not preseason rosters. So that's what I'm going to be using for these. So if you look at the Bears, the positions, really the entire offensive line can be replaced. The guards are solid or decent, but they aren't great. I do like Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen. I think they're going to be fine. Even Benny Cunningham Jr. Receiving core needs to be redone. Tight end needs to be redone. Quarterback we need a more veteran quarterback. I think Trubisky is going to be really good, but I'm trying to win right now. For the defense, the cornerbacks, we need an upgrade. Safeties, you could see an upgrade at linebacker, but actually the linebackers are pretty good, and I think that could be a position that we're probably going to try to save until last if I need to. And then the defensive line is also pretty solid. Sorry, I apologize for that. And then specialists, I don't really pay that much attention to it. We don't have great specialists, but it'll work out fine. So what I'm going to be doing for these series is 8 minutes to rebuild this team as quickly as possible using only the trades, and I can use free agency, but if you go to free agents, there aren't that many good players. If Joe Mixon's, okay, Nick Mangold is actually not a bad idea, but I'm not going to sign any of those guys. I don't think I'm going to want to use free agency. I want this to be through the trade. So I have 1 year to make this team as good as possible. I always want to try to make the playoffs, but obviously that doesn't always happen. So Trubisky's going to be a big trade option for me, as well as these receivers are people I'm going to be trying to get rid of to get better players, and then have to go back at those positions. So here we go. As soon as I enter the trade center, I'm starting an 8-minute timer on my phone, and once it goes off, you may be able to hear it. If not, then just look at the video and you can tell that it's been 8 minutes. So, I'm trying to get my hands in position. Let's go right now. The timer has started, and the first thing is I want to get rid of Mitchell Trubisky. He's going to be good. I'm not saying he won't. And also, we'll see if anyone's interested in the other ones. So we do have Mike Glennon. Okay, here we go. Browns. Of course the Browns are interested. Why am I not surprised? Joe Thomas, you know what? I will take this trade right here. Mitchell Trubisky for Joe Thomas. Should have gone. Wait, what? It did not go through? I thought for sure that would go through. But what I could tell, it was just right off. Yes, okay, so we added a 7th rounder next year. And Joe Thomas, a 99 left tackle, is now on our team to help out our offensive line. So obviously we need a quarterback, but Mike Glennon, now the Browns, now the Browns are interested in Mike Glennon. That's just sad, guys. There we go. The Jets, of course the Jets, Mike Glennon. So what could I get for Mike Glennon? I don't think I'm going to be able to get Jamal Adams. Could I get Leonard Williams? He's really young, so I doubt it. Is this even close? Okay, I don't see that one happening. Let me go back to this. Let's go to... They really don't have anyone I'm dying to want to go after. Okay, a second middle linebacker could be a position. I think we can make this trade work. 79 overall, that's not bad. We'll offer a 4th next year. I think that's going to at least get it close. Oof. All right, they're driving a harder bargain than I expect. What about a 4th this year? And a 6th next year. This should go through, and we should get our second middle linebacker. We're already a minute and a half in, and we have only made 2 trades, which, I mean, that's not terrible, but they haven't really been huge. I mean, Joe Thomas is a pretty big pickup. So we're good at the tight end or halfback position. Fullback, I don't really care about that much. Let's see what we can draw for these wide receivers, if anyone's going to draw some major interest. And Kendall Wright is drawing a little bit of interest, and the Bills are the #1 team interested in them. And Tyrod Taylor is a guy I would not mind being the quarterback for this team. Ooh, that's going to be rough. Getting quarterbacks is harder than it seems. Okay, what about... Let's see. Jordan Matthews, a solid receiver for another decent receiver. I think it could make this trade work. I'm not going to waste my time trying to make this trade just go through by offering as little as possible. So we're just going to throw in a second-round pick and a second-round pick next year, because these picks worth nothing. It's this year and this year only. So Jordan Matthews, we gave up a lot right there, but it's an upgrade, and that's what all we're trying to do right now. So we haven't made any upgrades to the defense, I don't think. And really, any of these people I'm willing to give up. Anyone interested? And boom. Actually, I think this is a glitch. I think it shows green, and it's not actually green, so I was right. Is anyone interested in both? That would be great. Okay. Next team that's interested in one of them will offer. All right, so what could I get? If I could get Kelvin Benjamin, that'd be huge. What if I threw in my first-round pick? I'm already getting rid of the first. I like to try to keep that first-rounder as long as possible. Okay, that's not going to happen, but I will give up my first-round pick for someone here. I don't think this is going to work. All right. I'm not loving what we're doing with this team so far. I think a team could be a lot better, and it's not. That's too much. Why'd I do that? You're an idiot, Ben. All right. Oh, my gosh. I just gave up a first-round pick for a left guard when I probably didn't even have to throw in the pick. My guess is that they would have just accepted it straight up. Okay, hang on. How much time do I have? Okay, we're not even halfway through, though, and I feel like we've made some progress, but that was a bad trade. You guys can hate on me there. That was a terrible one. I admit that. So Drew Brees, he's an older quarterback. He's easier to trade for, I do believe, and they need a middle linebacker. If we can go out there and grab him, that would be great. I'll give up him, or I'll give up him, or him, if you're interested in any of them. Actually, let me just see. What would both of them do here? Wow. Maybe Drew Brees isn't that easy to trade for. I mean, I was hoping, but they're in. I mean, this is 3 green interest guys, and he's not even that close. So I'm gonna have to go for a mediocre quarterback at best. Let me just go through. Let me just flip through them here. What about Big Ben? Another older guy, 35 years of age. They need a left outside linebacker. I'll give you Sam Acho. Actually, you need a middle linebacker too. I'll give you either of those guys as well. Okay, you're not even interested in Sam Acho, but you are interested in these two. Okay, so Big Ben, for some reason, is pretty gettable. Could I throw in, like, Cravon LeBlanc? Yes, actually. Did not expect that one to go through. So now cornerback, we got our quarterback. Perfect, right? Let me just go through the positions. We got our quarterback, got our halfback. You would definitely still need an upgrade at receiver. I can settle for tight ends. I wish it was better, but it's not. It's not going to be. So Sam Acho was a guy I'd be willing to trade away. I traded away both of those, didn't I? Ooh, that was bad. Okay. Willie Young would be a guy I'd be willing to trade away. And then any of these guys, if any of these guys want to draw any interest, that would be great. Okay, right there. Boom. Thank you, Dolphins. 2 of them. We need to go out here. We need to get solid players. If I could get, how does he get 98 overall? Jeez. Wow. This could go through. I will go out there and I will get Ndamukong Suh if I can give up some not great players, which I feel like this is what I'm doing. Did I trade? I think I traded. Yeah, I traded all my players. So I could trade one of these guards and still move the other one to the other guard position. So would you take Kyle Long and I take out, say, like Eddie Jackson? No? Okay, what was that? Was Eddie Jackson a corner? Crap. What position is Eddie Jackson? Oh, he's a free safety. Okay, thank goodness. I thought he was in the secondary. Okay, so 98 Ndamukong Suh gonna help out our defensive line. Trying to make some trades for the defense now. How much time do I have? I have only 2 minutes left, and our safety positions are absolute trash. Okay, I'm just gonna need suitable. I'm just trying. Okay, is anyone? Wait. Okay, no, about to say. Any interest? No, just keep them on the team. I cannot waste time here. What picks do I have left? A 4th, a 5th, and I still have my first next year. So these picks should be able to get me a solid safety, like Jordan Poyer. I don't even know who this guy is, but no. Wow. Okay. I don't have enough time to be wowed at how apparently hard it is to trade for that guy. Let's go for George Iloka. George Iloka is a good player. Probably a little high. No doubt I overpaid for what I just gave him, but I'm just gonna make that happen. We need that to happen. I'll give up Benny Cunningham if anyone's interested. Tight end, I have a good backup tight end if anyone's interested. We actually have 2 good backup tight ends. We only have a minute left, so please draw some interest. Okay, wait, there was some. Wait, I swear it was green. Okay, right there. Ah, can I get Larry Fitz? Larry Fitz is not a hard player to trade for in this game. Let's go. That's huge. I wanted a better receiver, and there it is. There's certain people in this game that are pretty easy to trade for, and Larry Fitz is one of them. I need a strong safety. Final position. Let's go out there. Let's try to get a solid, strong safety. It's not my final position that I really have need, but the final position I'm going to be able to get. Okay, Malcolm Jenkins, 79 overall. He's from Ohio State, so I'm kind of a fan. Do I still have a third, a fourth, and a fifth? I mean, I don't know. I don't really have enough players, I feel like, to go. Wow. Okay. I honestly did not expect that one to go through. Now I really don't know. I mean, I'm just going to try to go out here and throw out some trades that could work. Is anyone interested in here? Because I could use a better center. Or is this one of those glitches? Okay, yes, come on. Yeah, okay, about to say, someone's got to be interested in a 77 center. So what is your center? Because I need a better center. Of course, it's not good. Middle linebacker. You have Navarro Bowman. Can I get Navarro Bowman? I have 7 seconds. All right, come on. 3, 2. I'm slowly counting slowly. If you can hear that, there goes my alarm. If this trade does not go through, I will not count the trade. But if this does go through, I'm going to count the trade. Sorry if you couldn't hear my alarm. But 6 and 7, I doubt it goes through. It does. All right. I was going to count that. I was ready. I was going for it. So Navarro Bowman, I don't even know if we needed another middle linebacker. It was just a quick instinct. We have a terrible center now. Actually, I'm going to use free agency. I said I didn't know if I was going to, but because of that bad center trade, we're going to go out here. We're going to sign Nick Mangold. If you have money left over, why not go out here and try to make your team better? I may allow one free agent signing each time I do this. Maybe that's what I'll do. If you want to comment what you think the rule should be for free agent signings. So we do have a decent team. You know, we went out there, we got Joe Thomas. He's going to be very good, I hope, at least. And yeah, Andrew Norwell, Nick Mangold, Josh Sitton, I don't know, but he'll hopefully be fine at right tackle. Zach Miller, I would prefer a better tight end, but I think Zach Miller will be fine. Receiver, that is a position we did improve at. You know, we got rid of Kendall Wright, but we did get Larry Fitzgerald, Jordan Matthews. We still have Marcus Wheaton, Jordan Bellamy, maybe, and then D. Thompson. We got Big Ben, which I was not expecting to go out there and get him. I thought Drew Brees would be easier to trade for than Ben Roethlisberger, but apparently not. Still kept our Jordan Howard and Tariq Cohen. Defense, I haven't really looked at the cornerbacks. That's the position that's going to scare me. Safeties, you know, George Iloka and Malcolm Jenkins are upgrades, but they're not great. Linebackers, our linebacking core, we stayed, except for we added Navarro Bowman, which makes it even better. We added Ndamukong Suh. We did not get a better right end, but we have Ndamukong Suh and Akeem Hicks, so that should be dangerous. That should be a fun team, or a fun defensive line to see what they can do. We run a 3-4-2, so DTs get in fairly often. Prince Mukamara, I don't know, Bryce Callahan maybe? Yeah, Bryce Callahan, Kendall Fuller, and I don't know your name either, I'm sorry, Marcus Cooper Sr. So that's not terrible, you know, 75 and up for our 75 at our fourth corner isn't bad, but it's not great either. This team, I think, could be an 8-8 team. I don't really know. I've not messed around with the simming of Madden too much this season, but I don't really know. So here's something I also wanted to do when I was thinking about how I wanted to do this series. And something I wanted to do was during the simulation, I wanted to talk about how I felt like the team is going to do in real life. And so the team is the Bears. And the Bears are an interesting one to start off with because recent news broke that Mitchell Trubisky will be starting the 5th game of the season. And it's a big thing is, do I believe Mitchell Trubisky is a franchise quarterback? I don't believe that he should have been taken where he was. I think he was taken too high. You look at last year, I think Goff was taken too high. I think Wentz was taken too high. I don't think that any of these quarterbacks are worth the number 1, number 2 pick that the best overall player available there was worth. You look back at years and you say, okay, would I take a quarterback that has the chance of being a franchise and the top quarterback in the draft, or the best athlete in the draft, no matter the position? And teams are saying the best quarterback in the draft over like athletic ability or just overall skill, which is fine if your team is solid and you feel like the missing piece of your team is a quarterback, so that's why you're doing this. But a team like the Bears, their missing position is everywhere pretty much. No offense to Bears fans, but you know, you guys are in a rebuild. So I disagree. I don't agree with taking quarterbacks high. That could be a whole other separate video that I could talk about that. But the rest of the team, you know, they've suffered some injuries. Cameron Meredith was going to plan on having a breakout season, maybe a 1,000-yard season. Then he tears his ACL in preseason. Huge loss. The defense, I did like Danny Trevathan being added. I believe not this, obviously not this offseason, but I believe the year before offseason from the Broncos. I did like that addition. Did not like the hit on Devontae Adams, but I did like that addition. The defensive line, I believe his name's Akeem Nicks. Is that the left end, right end, one of them? He's going to be, I think he's solid. Prince Amukamara, that addition's fine. I don't think he's going to be a great corner number one. I don't know if in real life he's a corner number one. In the game he's a corner number one, but if he's a cornerback number one for the Bears in real life, they probably are having some problems. Obviously, they are having problems. They're the Bears, but this team, the Bears, I think in 2 or 3 years are going to be in the situation where the Titans are, which is you maybe have high expectations, but at the same time, everyone knows you haven't been good for a while, so you kind of have to break out of that. I think they could be an 8-8, 9-7 team in 2 years, and then from there, they could continue to improve, or we've seen teams after that kind of midpoint then go back and have to start a whole other rebuilding phase. So we do not make the playoffs. If you don't know, when it says practice squad player signed, that means you did not make the playoffs. But it does appear that Big Ben had a good season, and the first thing I want to look at is just the team and see, you know, did anyone get hurt? That was key. And it looks like Jordan Howard got hurt. I was going to turn off injuries, but I decided against it. If you guys wanted to see injuries turned off, leave that down in the comment section below. But Larry Fitzgerald, Marcus Wheaton, Tariq Cohen, you know, everyone else seemed to stay healthy. You know, obviously I don't know, they could have missed like every week but the last week and came back just for that. Defensively, everything looks fine. I don't really know though. No one appears to be going up, which is not good. So we are 5-11. That's rough. That's a rough first time. But I mean, Big Ben, cannot put it on him. Jeez, he went off. Almost 4,500 yards, 35 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Running, so it does appear Howard's been hurt for a while, and then Cohen did fine, I guess, in the backup spot. Whoever that is did great. Big Ben ran for 105 yards. That's how you know you've been a bad team. The addition of... Sorry, my cat was just like flying around in the bed. The addition of Fitzgerald was huge. Zach Miller was a pretty good target all season. Matthews was fine. Marcus Wheaton actually had 1,000 yards. Blocking, who did bad blocking? Well, Joe Thomas didn't even have a good, but as a left tackle, normally that's where a lot of the sacks come from. But Tom Compton, yep, that's the guy I did not know. Navarro Bowman did really good, and we got good pressure. 12 sacks from whoever that dude was. I didn't even know his name. Pernell McPhee at 10.5. You see Bowman and Sue, Leonard Floyd, Akeem Hicks, who I was hoping to have a big season. Didn't. Danny Trevathan and then Prince Amukamara. I think that's the problem. Looks like we didn't get many interceptions. Maybe not that many turnovers. Let's see, fumble recovered. Yeah, we barely didn't get enough turnovers. Kicking was probably a problem too. 68 extra point percentage. How are you that bad? Wow, maybe I should look into kicking next time. 5-11 though. I thought this team could be a little bit better than that. Not a great first speed rebuild, but I did do one of these before I started the series to make sure that I could at least make a team solid. And I took the Colts, who I think most people are maybe counting out. You know, they're not a bad team, but without Andrew Luck, who was also out in this. I think that most people think they're not going to make the playoffs. And I led them to an 11-5 record. So I believe that I can make these teams better in 1 year. Also, did I just say Marshawn Lynch? Anthony Lynn. Not sure where I saw Marshawn Lynch, but I don't really care who wins the Super Bowl. So if you guys enjoyed this concept and want to see the next episode, which will be the Bengals speed rebuild, then please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If we can hit 5 likes on this video, or when we hit 5 likes, I will upload the second one of these speed rebuilds. So if you enjoyed, please hit that thumbs up button and please subscribe to the channel. I upload a variety of different games as well as a variety of different sports topic, me talking about them. So if you want to go check those out, do that, and I'll see you guys later.